The Anthropic Principle. Physicists and astrophysicists recently discovered that all physical properties in the universe are so interrelated so that none can be changed without adversely affecting the rest. You affect the velocity, the speed of the electron, you affect its mass, you affect its size, you affect any of that, and it either skips off into space or it falls to the nucleus, and ultimately what happens to one happens to others, and the universe collapses. That's just one illustration. They've found over 800 parameters. The mass of the proton is so specific. If it were not exactly what it is, in 12 minutes, the universe would collapse. Now that is not an exaggeration. That's in the technical literature. If the mass of the proton were not specifically what it is, in 12 minutes it would deteriorate into 3 other subatomic particles, and the universe would collapse in its physical form. Those are just 2 illustrations. There are 800 of them. You change any one of those, and the universe doesn't function. So keep that in mind for a moment. Over 800 parameters. The Scriptures stated this phenomenon all along. How? In Isaiah chapter 40. Oh, I love this. Who hath measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, and meted out heaven with a span, and comprehended the dust of the earth in a measure, and weighed the mountains in balances, and the hills, mountains in scales, and the hills in balance? Now wait a minute. Who hath measured the waters? When you think of the universal global waters, that involves the science of hydrology, meteorology, and oceanography. Meted out heaven, that's astronomy. With a span, with a measuring device. And comprehended, understood fully the dust, that's physics and chemistry, dust of the earth in a measure, weighed and measured these, and weighed the mountains and scales and the hills, that's geophysics. So here we're talking about that statement with God involved is a scientific statement. It involves the sciences of hydrology, meteorology, oceanography, astronomy, physics, chemistry, and geophysics. So we're not talking about a religious book. We're talking about a book of facts. Have you not known? Have you not heard? Hath it not been told you from the beginning? Read that next word for me, please. Have you not understood from the foundations? That's mass/energy of the earth. It is he that sitteth upon the circle, that's sphericity of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof, that's anthropology. Or as grasshoppers, the insect kind, that's biology. That stretcheth out the heavens, that's space as a curtain, and stretcheth them out as a tent. So we have time, mass, energy, we have force, the whole thing. Look at this, verse 48, chapter 48, verse 13. Same book. Mine hand also hath laid the foundation of the earth, and my right hand hath spanned the heavens. So we're talking about chemistry here and the physics in the entire universe. When I call unto them, they stand up together. They're all interrelated, and you can't disrupt it by changing any of it. That's what he's saying.